Hi guys, it's me again, and now I have a setup. So look, I can move both hands. Anyways, I just really want to talk about my discovery of myself during these last few months due to the Rona. You know, it's hard accepting that you're not the species you were born in normally. And I know for the average person it is rather weird that other can exist. But I'm not ashamed to say I am a cat. I have cat posters. That's not how I see myself as a cat, but I really do feel like I have feline leukemia. Like even as like a young age, I've always saw myself with animals. And like I feel like I'm not human. I feel like I'm a cat with anthropomorphic features, but I am still a cat. And like when I play Minecraft, my skin is a cat. When I dream as a cat. Like I relate to tigers and even a regular old house cat, because guess what, I am a cat. I think in this age of like transgender and gay and like asexual and like all these new identities, it's kind of easy to forget cat people, but we exist and we're not going anywhere. So get used to it. And talking about, like an acceptance in the LGBTQ plus P community is really, it's really sad because it's supposed to be a place of love and community and like accepting each other for our flaws. But like I don't feel cat people or in general other kins aren't accepted into that community. Like, we accept trans people because, like you can go from male to female, like chromosomes don't matter, but God forbid you're a cat. Like you can be a cat woman. You can be a woman who is into owning a lot of cats. You can be a catty person, but you can't be a cat, and that like really, really like hurts my feelings that LGBTQP plus people don't respect me as a cat. Like I'm not saying like, oh, love me please. You have to meow at me or hiss at me when I'm walking down the streets, but like just recognize that I am a cat and you should treat me like you would treat your cat if it could talk. Like it's really sad because like all I really want is for people to know who I truly am inside, which is a cat. But you don't find it anywhere. You can't find it in conservative areas. You can't find it in liberal areas. Like yesterday when I went to the store, a lady asked me why I was wearing my ears, and like it's ridiculous because I don't question her why she has her own human ears. It's just like really, really ridiculous. Well, and discovering that I am a cat. This video is gonna be all messy. I'll be honest, because it's like a very traumatic thing for me discussing who I am as a person. Because at first I thought I was, oh, I'm just a regular person, but then I'm like, oh, maybe I'm transgender, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'm an asexual, pansexual, transsexual. But now I realize that all these things that I was trying to be is not who I am. I am a cat. If Caitlyn Jenner can be a woman, Love Me Please can be a cat. And that is the truth. So if you don't like cat people, go away. It took me at least, so when did the Rona start? 4 months ago? Well, 4 months ago it took me, well, like it took me 4 months to discover who I truly was. Um, you know, I was dating a guy online due to the Rona. You can't meet people face to face now without trying to spread disease. So I chose to find love online. And, it so happened that he was another kin as well, but he wasn't a cat though. He was a dragonfly. And he kind of like spoke to me about, at first, I'll be honest, I was kind of critical. I'm like, well, you can't be a dragonfly, you don't have wings. So he responded to me that like he really did feel like a dragonfly, and like maybe I was just subconsciously evading something, and that turned out to be that I'm a cat. And like being a cat isn't much different because like I'm still a anthropomorphic being, but it has brought in a lot of new things. Like being a vegan cat is also kind of hard, but you make do. And you know, people are saying, oh well, you can't be a cat, you can't be vegan because cats can't be vegan. But like, who are you? You're not God. Like, I've seen cats eat grass. You know, I'm pretty sure a cat can eat whatever the hell it wants to eat. And like, you know, I literally, you know, you can't speak sometimes. You know, a lady came up to me the other day and said, well, if you're a cat, why don't you use a litter box? And I said, you know, because you know, which is a valid point, most cats use litter boxes. But, you know, there are some cats like me and other cats online. If you Google cats using toilets, cats use toilets. And, you know, I just happen to be one of those cats. I'm a vegan toilet using cat. So, this is what it is now on the channel. If you don't like me being a cat, power to you, mama. You can go out and find yourself some other person, but I am happy to be a cat. Meow.